Muse on Goguette 2022 September 11. Same day as the coup in Santiago against Allende. And yes, same day as the Twin Towers in New York. September 11th. Here we are. Muse on Goguette, and we are presenting a show of images of the Underground Railroad. Here we go. Here are the printed images from the book from 1992, lino cuts by Sam, printed by Kata. In the second edition of this series of images, these images were used as the proposal for the mural that was installed at the law school, painted at the law school, Vermont Law School in South Royalton, in 1992, 1993, and maybe 1993 and a little of No, I think it was in the summer of '93 that it was painted. Right, we painted the Columbus mural in '92 at the Skylight Conference Room in Waterbury. And then we painted the Underground Railroad mural at the law school in South Royalton. Kata and I have been here for a few days, and we've cleaned up the place and hung the show, thanks to Anais Baracina and her father and her mother. We have this very nice space we've been using, and we're camped out here. Really beautiful full moon weekend nights, late summer. And it's been quite a pleasure to be here. And here we have the images from the mural, 1/4 of the full size, that is, 4 of these stacked up and next to each other would be the size of the same image on the mural. These are 3 by 4 feet. Those at the law school are 6 by 8 feet. And they are set up here in the same order as they were at the law school, and still are, incidentally. So we start off with enslavement, the enslavement of people captured in Africa. And from there we traveled to the slave market in the U.S. And then we have an image of slave labor in the U.S. This is before the Civil War, 1800 to 1850, more or less, with quite a lot more really earlier. Slavery lasted a long time, and there were really a lot of people enslaved. 10 million for sure, maybe more. And this is a picture of insurrection, which is the last image in the first large panel of the mural. And then we jump back to the designs. And here you see the design for that image, insurrection, as it appears in the lino-cut book. And here is Frederick Douglass, as he appears in the lino-cut book. Harriet Beecher Stowe, John Brown, and a restatement of the idea of slave labor. Now we'll move on to the second half of the mural. Here we see the abolitionists, the famous abolitionists, the same as we saw in the lino-cut images: Harriet Beecher Stowe, Frederick Douglass, John Brown. Followed by an image of traveling north, featuring a memory of Harriet Tubman and Sojourner Truth, and some of the people that may have traveled with them to Vermont. Here we have an image painted in acrylic, the original 6 by 8 feet, here appearing at 3 by 4 feet, of South Royalton, Vermont, taken from a 1860 photograph, and including a bounty hunter and a woman from South Royalton who shelters slaves, fugitives really, shelters fugitives from the bounty hunter who's acting under the federal law Fugitive Slave Act, which Vermont countered with their Habeas Corpus Act, which asks the question, where is the body? Or maybe, whose body is it? And with the Habeas Corpus Act, it was possible to protect fugitive slaves. So that's the whole series. Here's another view of the place. And that's it for this morning.